What's up, people? A lot of you was asking me to make the bow dagger build combination, and here it is, guys. And you have to understand one thing. This build is for the fresh new players, the players who does not have any type of the experience about the game. They have only 5 days to enjoy the open beta, and they need some kind of the build which give them a pleasure and which explains some part of the game. So they don't want to miss the skills, they don't want to hit the low damage. They just want to get the pleasure, and this is the build for that. For the global version of the game at the September, the bow dagger build will be different, because I know there is the much time. I will help the people to make them plans, and I will help the people to follow that targets to finish them gear at the proper way. But for this open beta, this is the right way for the new players, and let me explain you now how you can get these items and what you have to do to prepare on the game. Before that, I want you guys ask you to subscribe my channel. Right now, at this moment, I play this game on the Korean region. I make a lot of guidelines about the game. I play this game since it's released in December 7. I have a huge knowledge. I have a huge experience. Go to my channel, check the guidelines, and make sure that you will be more stronger than the others once we get this game on the global market. So hit the subscribe button, and if you will like the video, hit the like button too. Let's get back on the topic, and let me say my description. The description says that after you finish this build, you will get the result. So what is the result? You will have ranged hit, which is accuracy. It's highly important that you need to have ranged hit. If you don't have ranged hit, you will miss all of your skills. If you miss all of your skills, you cannot hit the target and you cannot crit the target. So it is highly important to have higher hit rate. With this combination, you will have 1000 hit, and with your food, plus if you will take the passive from the standing position to shoot, you will take minimum 100 and 1100, between 1200. So this is really good, and you will take the pleasure with it. The ranged crit is not a problem for the bow dagger combination, since both weapon is focused on the crit and critical damage. And in this matter, with this gear, you will have base critical hit rate 790 plus 200 you can take from the dagger, and rest of them you can take from the bow. Like if you will stay, you will have more crit. If you will shooting from the distance, you have more crit. So you have a lot of opportunities to does not miss the critical rate. So critical rate you can easily max from the 1000 to 1300. That's not a problem. For the defensive side, bow dagger combination, with this build you will get ranged evasion like in 400 as the base, plus 690 from the dagger shadow walk passive. You have to take that shadow walk passive and make it purple plus 5. This is also highly important. And with your dagger rolling Q as the defensive skill, you will get a 1090 ranged evasion and 750 mage evasion, which is really good. Let's get back on the stat points. You have to sure that you will have perception plus 30. You have to sure that you will have dexterity plus 30, and the rest of the points you can increase your strength, which gives you HP and HP generation. It's you need also to get this gear at the main point. The 90% of these items you may already have, or you will get while you are leveling up and finishing the purple campaign quest. To get this bow, you need 3000 contract coins. Contract coins you will get once you will finish your contract, and once you will finish the 50 level, you will have access to do the high level contracts, which gives you a lot of contract coins. So to get this bow will not be the problem. If you will miss the contract, you have to finish your battle pass, then you have to enter in the additional battle pass shop, and you can buy for 300 start point 10 contracts. Totally you can get around 16 contracts, which is really good. To get this dagger, this is a elite resistance dagger, you can done the quest. I mean the purple quest gives you, but if you miss it, if you didn't choose this dagger, you can go to the craft section. You can craft a 4 green dagger and exchange it with the lithograph to this dagger. So it is also easy one. To get this tiara, you also had to get this one from the quest. If you miss it, don't worry, just go to the lithograph and do the same as you did on the dagger, craft 4 green and get this tire. Exactly for same for the cloak, just this cloak you don't get from the campaign, you have to craft it. So you have to craft 4 green and exchange with this cloak. You will get these armors and these parts from the campaigns also. And if you can get this armor, it's hard to do with the lithograph. Make sure you will take this one, and if you miss any of these items, you can use your lithograph and get this one. For the accessories, I know it looks like in green, but guys, come on, it is important. This is 5-day test. No one's scared your green. I'm also using greens because it's important for your defense and evasion side. So yeah, make sure you will take these accessories. And now the final step to get this everything at the max level, you have to do the Title's Tower from the level 1 to floor 1 to floor 10. You will do it while you're leveling up process, and once you finish your 50 level, make sure you will do level 10 to level 20, floor 10 to floor 20 Title's Towers, and you will get a lot of enchants. You can use it for the purple weapon ones, for your weapon, and the rest of them you can just dissolve, downgrade to the blue one, and enchant everything what you have to +9. If it will not be enough, but I'm sure it will be enough, you can use the high level contract quest and gain some additional armor, weapon, and accessory enchantment stones. So that was that, guys. I hope it was helpful, and you have to understand again, on the global the build will be different. This build is for the open beta for 5 days, for the people to take the pleasure. Just check this damage. 293 is really high damage. With the hit and with your skills, you will make a lot of damage. You will not miss the skills, and you will take the pleasure. Again, for the global, there will be the different build. Subscribe the channel to does not miss that different build and any future upcoming guidelines about the global version of Throne and Liberty. If you liked the video, hit the like button, and as always, guys, see you in the next video.